You're definitely watching Talkin Schmit on a new year, 2021. Feliz Año Nuevo, compas. Todo el mundo. Wait.
Hold on. And we are
back. Caught you looking for the same thing. I'm back. Guess who just got back today? Back on the block. Back in time. Back in the days. And I'm back to the basics.
You know you like that.
Back.
Bring
back.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Back from a very minimal hiatus, I'm Schmitty, and this is Talkin Schmit. Episode 101 kicks us into year 3 of our show, and today we're going to revisit one of my best bros, Alex Horn, a.k.a. Cranny. I have done miles galore, laughs even more, camped handfuls of days at the EOA, and skated many holes across the US of A. Oh yeah, and here's a fun fact.
In the history of life itself, how many people, if not many, maybe just us, have filled 10 gallons of mayonnaise into a TV and blew it up with a half a stick of dynamite?
Thanks, everyone, for all the warm wishes over the holidays and beginning of this new year. As always, going to keep the glass half full, try my best to spread positivity and laugh off anything I can. Thanks also for all you people that bought merchandise. For you and your friends over the holidays, help support the show. We still have some sizes in most of the shirts. Beanies are almost always in stock. And we got those mugs, hats, stickers, working on some new ideas. Ooh. Anyway, I hope to have another great year of guests for you and might skip some weeks to give myself a little less chaos throughout, but I promise not to go full Howard Stern on you with a constant vacation. Okay, let's start out February with a little Jeremy Rogers and then get to my first guest of 2021.
Fuck. Excuse my language. Nobody gives a fuck about your fucking language.
You just influenced somebody.
Hi, this is Cranny, Alex Horn. You're watching Talkin Schmit, episode 101. Happy motherfucking New Year.
It's cool, like tonight is the night.
Here we go again.
Just give it the old college turn.
Big dog's in.
Schmitty.
96 times, Schmitty.
Thanks, Schmitty.
We on? Schmitty?
Talkin Schmit. That's called go to the hospital, bitch.
I'd be shitting my pants.
Your Rolodex is fucking deep.
It's about the one.
Who is this guy thinks he's tough shit?
What's up? We're tastemakers.
Come on, Schmitty, what the fuck?
Let's hear it for Greg Smith. Yeah!
Hello, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready for fucking my next guest or what? 2021, son. Back, caught him looking for the same thing. It's a new thing. Check out this upbringing.
The roll below the level cause I'm living low.
Next to the bass. Okay, now we're going to have to spend an hour figuring out the audio.
Hi.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Todo chido, güey. ¿Usted cómo andas, mi Greg?
Mucho cafeín, güey. La
A
cafecito.
huevo.
¿Sabes qué?
A huevo. Despacito, despacito.
El toro de mundo.
Pues, I need one of those. I know the first dude on that list.
Number 1 and number 101 happen to be the same guy. Same guy.
Hey, so like the light keeps going like on and off. When I go back, it's different. Is it better if I sit like this or this?
I think
How about
disco.
this?
Just have it. Strobe light's kind of rad, actually.
Are we filming right now?
No, but sure, yeah.
Well, I have choices. I have lots of hats, and then because I have lots of hats, look, I wear a hat backwards these days when I surf to protect my head.
You should do it like the REM video where you just keep taking something off and there's something else under it.
Should I wear this shirt?
because I got double skatework. I got skatework sweatshirt.
Huge.
Skatework.
Where you at, Pacific Drive? Where you at, PD?
Where you at, Jason Cardi? NorCal. Hello.
Oh, hell yeah. Carney's the shit. Should I go white?
Yeah.
Or should I go?
Which one's going to show off your pectorals the best? True or false? Warriors have won 3 in a row.
Duh. True or false? Fucking Stephon Curry shot like 100 3-pointers in a row.
Same day I put out the blue and yellow Talkin Schmit shirts.
These ones?
Yeah. Huge.
Huge. Whoa, you see my drink. You saw my drink right there. Like, whoop, 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 whoop.
That's okay. This isn't the barracks, dude. You can drink on the show.
Oh, my friend!
I haven't really been drinking that much hard tang. Off the tequila, off the margaritas, my wife and I are, and we're just drinking a little bit of wine here and there. I'm RTG.
Okay. Hello, 2021. I'm back like a rebel making trouble. I'm an assassin kicking ass on the double. You missed your Talkin Schmit experience? Here we go. Same old podcast, new year. I made a promise to an old friend that he would get a rebate for being my first guest. So with him being who he is, and especially with him being in another country, it's been a little difficult lining it all up. But I think today, if all goes, the stars are aligned, the moon's not full, and the tequila is maybe not in abundance, we're going to get this rolling. That's probably the longest winded intro I've ever done, but well worth it for my bro. Let's hear it for Alexander Scott Horn, the Cran Man. Oh, by the way, en vivo de Mexico, Punta Mita.
Punta de Mita, Higuera Blanca. Yeah, it's basically the Punta Mita realm, but I live like about 8 minutes up to the north of Punta de Mita in a town called Higuera Blanca, the white fig tree.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, how's it all hanging?
Oh man. Fuck. I can't complain. I'm really super stoked. My wife Christy and I moved down here. I mean, last time that was last Christmas we did that. The first one?
2019. Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, fuck. We ended up moving down here full time from New York about 6 months ago. My wife still has all her stuff going in New York, so we're stoked. We pop back and forth and go to work and stuff like that. But it's good, man. Beautiful weather right now. It's like the perfect time of the year to be here. It's not hot, not humid. It's just always chilling. Ceviche, sashimi.
What'd you guys do for New Year's?
Man. So we're doing this podcast from my house, from our house, and we just started renting it actually, the Airbnb.
Oh.
Like never, we always said like forever, like, oh no, we're not doing that for the first couple of years. We're like, nah, hell no. We love this place too much. We don't want anybody to fuck it up. You know what I mean? And then we just kind of were talking to one of our neighbors, and he's just kind of broke down some stuff and how beneficial it might be as an income, So we just kind of started giving it a chance. So basically, long story boring, we ended up going. We rented our place for New Year's and most of Christmas.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we ended up. That's like the highest time to rent your spot. So we did that, and we ended up going to Puerto Vallarta for about a week. And we never really go down there, you know what I mean? Because it's city life. There's a lot of COVID going on. So we kind of just bubbled ourselves in with our little apartment. Had like an open air 2-story apartment overlooking the ocean. Super sick, man. Just kicked it. Played killer. Listened to just watch fireworks and kind of, ate good food.
Dude, I forgot about Killer.
Oh man, Strubing and I, so Strubing was just down here. That's when we were supposed to do our pod, and I blew it. I want to kind of get a double dabber. Strubing, Wes was supposed to come. He couldn't pull through. But Strubing ended up changing his ticket twice and staying down here for like 3 fucking weeks. He's like the best roommate ever too. Like motherfucker's doing dishes every day, hooking up fucking, just really was the G, And I mean, I'm not kidding you. We probably played 1,500 games of Killer minimum. Like there was one night we were fucked up. We played like seriously 7 hours straight of Killer. Just like going nuts, man. So
Can you explain Killer to somebody that doesn't know what it is?
oh yeah, it's the best fucking card game out ever known. It's fun as shit. It's basically you know me, explaining shit's gonna be rough and really long-winded, but
I like this. Yeah.
it's just like you do shit in runs basically. Like two's basically the high card, which is the one you want to have, any two, and it goes in order from spade, heart, club, diamond is the order, and then you can do any runs, but three or more, or pairs, three of a kind, all that shit. You can utilize any of it, and it doesn't have to be in certain
sequence.
I'm done. Sequence. I'm smart.
Right now, we might have to dial a friend. We might have to call up Nuge and get the real explanation.
Oh, please, dude.
Yo, what up? I'm here to give you the fucking quick breakdown of how the game Killer is played, aka Killer, aka 13. All right, starts out, you get 13 cards each, so that means only 4 people can play because there's only 52 fucking cards. Got it? All right, all the cards are normal. 3 to ace are normal. 2 is the high card, and then the suits matter as well. So the suits have ranking, spades being lowest, hearts, clubs, diamonds being highest. So pretty much you just got to beat whatever the fucking first person lays down. It starts with the 3 of spades. Whoever has a 3 of spades goes first. After that, it's pretty easy. So first person plays, say, 2 3s. Next person go in circle clockwise, has to beat 2 3s. 2 4s, 2 5s, 2 jacks, whatever the fuck. Just higher. And then it goes in a circle until either the person doesn't want to go or can't go. If he doesn't want to go, and he can beat it, but if he doesn't want to go, he can just knock, and then it goes to the next guy. Next guy goes in a circle until it can't go, and if whoever wins that round gets to start the new round with whatever they want. Straights, pairs, triples, just singles if you have to. You want to get rid of your low shit first, just to you don't want to be stuck with the fucking low cards. You want to finish strong. And why it's called Killer is the only thing that could beat a 2 is a killer. Now that is a 4 of a kind or a 3 card straight that's paired. Say 3 3, 4 4, 5 5. So obviously the 2 of diamonds is the highest card in the whole deck. So if you lay a 2 of diamonds down, the only thing that can beat that is a killer. And then a killer can be killed as well though, with a higher killer. And then once you fucking run out of cards, whoever gets rid of the cards first wins. That's first place winner. Now, if you're playing in a group of there's fucking 8 of you and they're sitting around, everybody wants to play, only 4 people can play. Last place loser's out, next person's in. And that's the fucking game.
Nuge is the shit, man. I've had some of the best games ever with Nuge, and like on early wheel trips.
Me too. That one OJ trip we went on, it was all killers the whole time.
What's OJ?
I don't know.
Killer.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, those are great times. I gotta say, I'm not a hater. Dude, that one, yeah, the Vegas one. That was like you have like 3 dudes, like 2 beds, like 3 different teams going on, and everyone is trying to get back in the game. Like it's fucking addicting, man. It's a really dope game. I love it. If you don't know about it out there, the 18 to 90 people listening to me, fucking Google how to play Killer. It's really fun.
No, our ratings went up to triple digit. We got like 105 listeners now.
The amount of listeners you get from me is going to be about 1/10 of anybody else. So that's why I said that number. I miss you, my friend. I miss you big time.
Hey, did Mark Red Scott label your house the Cranston?
I guess so. I think I heard that from you, actually.
He's like, Schmitty, we got to go down to the Cranston. I was like, holy shit, that rules.
That was a good one. My nickname can like meld with so many other words. I like that. Thank you, Neil Blender. Thanks for that nickname.
Yeah, I wanted to start it out with Mexicran Radio.
I'm going. All right. I'm fucking loving that one.
Let's get into skateboarding, though. Let's get into the early days of Cranny con pelo, when he had hair and Varney glasses. He swam in the ocean with dolphins, and he skimboarded with Blender on Wednesdays at 3:15. No, but really, like, what was your first skateboard? How did you get into skateboarding? You kind of were a little bit of a late bloomer. You were surfing first, right?
Absolutely. Way late blooming. I mean, to be honest, fuck, man. Like, it's so, was the surfer, I had a skateboard, that type of shit. Really, I did grow up just surfing. I had a banana board, you know, like GTs, Grand Tex, like early on, you know, like just pushing on my knees down the fucking street.
Mm-hmm.
But I was more focused on the ocean. You know, I grew up in Pacific Beach, California, San Diego, and like about 6 blocks from the beach. I was fortunate enough to fucking have that, you know. So thank you. But I ended up like starting like boogie board. You know what I mean? Like all the kids around there did. You start boogie boarding because your parents won't let you ride or at least mine didn't. A hard board before I was like 6 years old, 7, 8. You know what I mean? Those ages, I think, and like. So many boards got ran over by car or like stolen. I leave out or whatever, you know, like crappy little plastic boards that you don't do shit on. I'm not trying to learn tricks and none of that. And I would say that's like probably somewhere around 86, 87, 88. Okay, yeah, around 88. I would say I got 87, maybe. Shit, when did that fucking Tony Hawk? Is so dumb to say. I actually had a Lance Mountain Bonite. My first real board. Sorry, I'm tangenting. My first real board was different than my first board, like everybody's. You know, my parents took me to Toys R Us. I remember it was a fly board, like where they sold the Veriflex and the Kamikazes and all that type of shit. I had a fly board made of like fiberglass or some type of material, and it melted in the back of my mom's Pinto. She had a brown like, 79 Pinto. I forgot what year it was, but it melted. It melted in the San Diego Sports Arena. Oh, that sucked. And then I got a Kamikaze because it was made of wood and it was cheap as shit.
And the first real one was a Lance Mountain?
And then my first real one was a Lance Mountain Bonite Mini. And then I got a fucking Tony Hawk with fucking Airwalk shoes, I remember. And I was in 3rd grade, actually. So that would have been, I don't know, 87, I think. And I got a pair of Airwalks. I wasn't like a skater. I didn't know the names of any shit. I didn't look at mags really or none of that. I didn't know the name of the Airwalks. All I knew is it was terrible looking and it had like a flap that went over the fucking shoelaces. I cut them off. Cut those fuckers right off.
Right. I remember those. But so was there a friend or was there a reason or something that drew you to skating?
No, I mean, honestly, no. Just like, I think it was just being in that area, PB at the time, and
it's natural.
It's natural. They had the GNS skate shop on Pacific Beach Drive and Mission Boulevard, like 2 blocks from where Pacific Drive is now.
Greg
used to
and
be
Sharal?
the GNS shop. What's that?
Is GNS Greg and Sharal?
Gordon and Smith, you motherfucker. You got that. That was good. Yeah, so it just was always there, right? And then to be honest, there wasn't like one person who like turned me on to skateboarding. Really, it was like my neighbor, my best friend on my block, Steve Richter, skated, and then this guy Dylan Wright around the corner from me, about a block and a half away. His parents, they had it going. They were like on it, and they were cool as shit, like with letting him like hooking him up with stuff. So he had a half pipe in his backyard, and the fucking thing was kind of gnarly. It was like a mini vert ramp. Now that I'm looking back at it, it was probably like 7.5 feet tall.
Yeah,
plywood, and I would ride that. I remember riding that on one of his boards, the Corey O'Brien it's the 1990 boys. Let's get over the skeletons or whatever. That skeleton board.
I love that shit.
I remember that. Really, I didn't have any like major influences of skateboarding when I was a Grom to start skating. You know what I mean? I didn't know shit. I actually, to be honest, my first real memory of seeing a vert ramp and seeing skating in the 80s, it was guaranteed mid 80s, like probably 86, 80, maybe mid to late 86, 87. And my parents let me go off the block to Moonlight Drive, or I think that was the name of it. And it was like about 6 blocks away. And it was the first time I saw like semi-Hesh dudes, like surf Heshes. They're like wearing jean shorts, topless, smoking herb and drinking like Budweiser's, like just Budweiser's and like herb. And I got shook. You know what I mean? I was like in 2nd, 3rd grade, and I was like, they're smoking drugs and drinking beers, and there's this big ass vert ramp in someone's yard. I remember that fucked me up. Like, oh my god, that thing is, you can ride that thing. I just didn't understand like that was even a possibility to do. But I stuck to surfing. Basically, I would just like that. I had my skateboard, but I was really into fucking surfing like my whole life. Still am.
And like down there, the waves were good enough more days than they like. It's not like here where it's not that good a lot of times. So like you can surf more often, yeah.
Yeah, I think in San Diego, it's definitely there's more swell. I mean, I don't know about more swell, but it's friendlier to get in the water than it is in Northern California, especially the cold ass water, the heavy waves and sharks and shit like that. And there's more spots for sure along our coastline right down there. There's just endless surf breaks, you know, like within a 45-minute north or south drive. Like there's so much. There's also nowadays so many more surfers. That's the issue.
True or false? First time I ever got up on a surfboard, Mission Beach.
True. Boom, boom.
Was that Mission Beach?
Yeah. What?
Was that Mission Beach?
That was in Kim. That was PB, where I grew up, actually on the beach surfing my whole fucking life. That was Chelsea Sydney Street in front of the fucking hotel. That's where I would just lay on the sand. Like my parents would take me down there as a little ass baby. I would be running all over the place. And that beach right there where you got up is where I surfed every summer, all summer, hung out, barbecued and shit, bonfire with my friends and shit like that. It was fucking absolute hell.
So sick. How did the first hookup go? Who was the first person to hook you up?
Skateboarding?
Yeah.
Obviously not surfing. I fucking suck at that shit. I could never get hooked up with that. Oh man, this is trippy. Well, it's kind of like a 2-pack, to be honest, man. And this is rad because Justin Strubing rode for this company, which is so fucking. I listened to his podcast recently, and I was like stoked, like, oh yeah. Gosh, Strubes was a main part of this company. So, like I said, this shit fell into my lap. I didn't fucking know. I was just literally working 3 jobs at the time and going out with this girl, and she broke my heart or whatever. It's like I was 21 years old, and fucking, I was working at Pacific Drive. I was like managing that shop with Kong Ling, the fucking man from Baker Bootleg, the very first one. What a great fucking guy. If anybody doesn't know Kong Ling, he's the shit. And watch Baker Bootleg, their very first fucking VHS they ever put out. He's got a part in it with Toon. Anyways, Kong and I were managing Pacific Drive, and then I was working at a coffee shop like 4 blocks away. So I'd wake up at like 5 a.m., open the coffee shop, then go open Pacific Drive, work all day until like 6, or I'd leave about an hour early because I had to go start bussing tables and doing back waiting at this place called Lamont Street Grill. So I was working 3 jobs at the time, just trying to haul ass and save bread because I wanted to like go to Europe. But long story fucking boring. I was skating OB a lot with like Navarrete was there all the time. I've known him since I was in high school, but Navarrete, Hits, Hewitt, Parts, Alpartinen, and everyone was there. At that time, it was like Osiris time, so it was like Tyrone Olsen would be there all the time, and like all these dudes you'd see, like Steve Rodriguez, or I don't know what his name was, to be honest, but all these dudes you'd see in the videos were skating OB at the time. And who else was there all the time was Joe Tucker, a.k.a. Dorian Tucker.
No way.
Of Scarecrow. And yeah, and I like hit it off with him because we were both San Diego guys, you know, and he was older than me and whatever, like super nice guy, you know, and I was skating there every day.
Josh Casper.
Oh, I saw him a handful of times. Oh, all the time. Actually, shit, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
This is like 90s, you know, so this is like, actually, this was 1998 or 9. I think 9, actually, 99. 98, 99, whatever. And he was riding at the time, Dorian was riding for Adrenaline, which is why I brought the Strubing thing up.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think it was the tail end. Maybe Strubing was gone. It was the very end of Adrenaline, I believe.
Toad. Antonius Dincho.
It's the Schmit eating grin.
Yes, Toad.
Kristen, Jaya Bondaroff, Mike Manzuri, John Miner, Brian Gaberman.
Jesus Christ! Jaya, descansa en paz, cabrón. Fucking, so anyways, Dorian, dude, this is so fucked up. Like I'm like sitting there like one day just skating the bowl or whatever by myself. And he's like, hey, where are you from? What's your name? I'm like, I'm Alex. I'm from here. He's like, you're from San Diego? Like, you don't skate like it. Cause at the time there wasn't really like, I mean, at the time there wasn't too many like dudes, kids or whatever riding bowls and whatever the fuck there were, but not too many, you know, I guess I could be wrong, but he just was like, oh really? Okay. Fuck man. Like I'm doing this thing right now. I'm doing this thing called skateboarding.com. And we're doing like trick tips, like and stuff. Like, do you want to do it? Like how to drop in, you know, how to drop in, how to do a frontside tail slide revert, or, you know, how to do a feeble grind the spine or whatever the fuck it was. Do you remember skateboarding.com?
Yeah.
That was the first shit that I remember. So I was like, .com, wait, what the fuck is this? Like the interweb? I had no fucking clue what was going on. But I said, yeah, sure. So I did that with him. And then through that time, I was like, we were just filming stuff. So he was like, hey, I want to hook you up with adrenaline. But then I think he reached out and like people were like, nah. And so he's like, okay, I don't think I can get you on, but I'll give you stuff out of my boxes, which is like something that I would do to this day. You know, I did this shit for Winkowski. I did that shit I still to this day, even though I'm not sponsored no more, it's dried up. I just will give my last thing away. You know, I don't care. So he did that for me. And I was like, wow, what a nice guy. A week later, I tore my fucking ACL at the same fucking spot, following Peter Hewitt around this fucking shit. And so that sponsorship pretty much was a wrap at that point. So why I said dual, I'll try to wrap this up. Dual is because that spawned me to just work my ass off, save money, and I moved to Europe for like 9 months by myself. I took Spanish in Barcelona in the Basque Country too, San Sebastian, and then
Ibon Marino.
I was going. Oh, that feel. I was going. I was going out with this girl from Sweden at the time, so I stayed like 4 months with her and her family in Stockholm, and then I traveled Europe for like 7 months. When I came back, I just wanted to my knee was better. I was better. And all I wanted to do was fucking skate 5 to 18 times a day. You know, like that's all I wanted to do. Like, think of a fuck. So I went back to work at the coffee shop. Started driving trucks around for them, picking up like their groceries and shit around San Diego. And then I had known a guy named Aaron Scott, 4th generation Z-boy, gangster, business guy, and a human being, gangster human, really amazing. I loved Aaron. Big love, Aaron Scott.
Drummer of Shed.
Everything you did, the drummer of Shed. And Jimmy Acosta, those two guys. But Jimmy Acosta is the fucking shit. Style master galore. OG San Diego fixture legend. Fucking love you, Jimmy Acosta. And then, so Aaron Scott basically, he would like hit me up. I was working at Pacific Drive. Still, oh no. Yeah, still. I was working at Pacific Drive at that time, actually. So my stories have been a little mixed, but I'm burnt. So
a while ago. Aaron
basically was like, hey, you should fucking ride for Z. You know, you should ride for fucking Z. And I was like, ride? Fuck, really? I don't know. And so that was basically, it was basically adrenaline that never happened. So my first real hookup was Z, dude, Z Boys. And at the time, it was only me, Aaron, Jimmy Acosta, and like Butch Sturbins was still involved. And Danny, I'm not sure if Danny Pena was, but basically Chris and Ethel, the owners from Venice, were sending us pallets of fucking uncut, undrilled boards. And we just drilled every hole. I mean, imagine me drilling fucking holes, dude. They're like, and then like, so we'd make our own shape, drill our own holes, and paint our own graphics and shit. And that was like my first hookup from Aaron Scott. Thank you, Aaron. I love you, and thank you for all that
shit, Hans. 15 years later, Joe Hammocky, team manager.
Shout out.
Dude, all right. Fun fact. Aaron Scott reached out to me. He may have offered me the TM job or offered me to ride for them. I forgot what it was, but I said basically like I can't quit basically. And I think I threw out Joe Hammocky to him. Aaron, if I'm wrong, correct me, but I don't know. But that rules is I've also thrown Joe Hammocky for the TM of OJ before, but those guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. So, anyways,
I put him on the Booze Cruise last year when fucking Flogging Molly played and all those. I was like, that's perfect for Hammocky.
I mean, that's exactly. I've been talking with Hensley for years now about this. I really want to get on that booze cruise, man. Hitman went on that shit. And because, dude, that's filled with reggae stars, dude. Like, me and my reggae shit.
Yeah.
I fucking, dude, come on, look at it at hand. Me and my reggae game.
Oh shit! Damn. Did you bring all your vinyl down there?
All my vinyl. Almost all my skateboards, almost all my surfboards. I have some stuff here if you don't mind. Can I implement
Absolutely. We have no rules here.
Whatever. I love Joe Hammocky. He's done a lot for me too. He's a solid dude.
Joe Hammocky said he might come on the show if we promise that he won't get fired after it airs. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
Schmitty, I got 3 jobs. I can't fucking lose any of them. Ansel's on fucking, he's modeling, making more money than me.
Ansel's supposed to be a walk-in on Matrix 5. I don't even know what I'm going to do.
Ansel got a Doughboy sponsorship. He's sponsored by Doughboy.
Oh, big dog's in.
How's that?
Is that La Verde?
Dude, for down here, like, ooh.
Pretty green.
They swear.
Oh,
yeah, it's lucky to get this rarity out down here.
Kids, this is where the interview goes it starts to change a little bit.
Okay, I'll just prep it for afterwards. I promise. You know me, when I start, I was like, well,
let's get a few of the old ones out of the way before you, so why you kind of remember.
I'm not going to puff it, I promise. Okay. I might.
Fuck yes.
First shot in a magazine.
Aside from my high school yearbook?
Yeah, no, like a publication. I know Dan Z had a Stalefish, but I think you were in the mag before that.
Oh no, I had shit long before that.
Yeah.
Is that my first Thrasher shot? No, my first Thrasher shot. Well, maybe like my first Thrasher shot. I don't think that was it.
Black Label ad?
No, dude, that definitely wasn't it. I'll tell you, my first Thrasher, my first shot ever in a mag was thanks to Aaron Scott. Again, thank you, baby, love you. Z-Boy ad. It was a Z-Boy Bearings ad. How's that? And fucking, it was a Stalefish weird at Paula Pool, topless, wearing jeans, sweating my bald head off.
Wait, that was your first photo ever?
Ever.
Sick.
Was
it in Transworld or what mag?
It was in the Bible, dude.
Thrash.
The Thrash.
Wow, dude. Sick. I got to find it. Do you remember who was on the cover?
Remember in the back? You know what? That dude, Kevin, the guy he owned the skate shop and he does Look Back Library. That dude sent it to me actually. So I'm like, hey, do you know
Kevin Marks?
Yeah. Fucking big love, Kevin.
Mark.
He sent it to me once. And he also sent me the issue it was in. So but hey, you remember in the back? It was in the back where those quarter pages. It was like a fucking Millencolin fucking band ad, and then like whatever. Like there's like 4 separate ads, and they're all little quarter pages.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was in. I had a little corner snack.
It was like what was the bushing company? It was
Dodos.
No, fuck off. I can't remember. Oh, Smooth Hill. It was like Smooth Hill had 1. There was 4.
Oh yeah, exactly.
What about the Hesh crew? Did you meet them right around that same time that you're talking about? You met like Pete and.
Fuck, man, this could go forever. But anyways, high school. Like I said, I met Navarrete first in high school because when I started skating. I mean, like I said, I skateboarded my whole life, right? But I was more into surfing.
How'd you meet Darren?
He moved to San Diego, and I'd see him around town. He moved to PB. And then he moved to Mission Beach. So I was at all the house parties. There was a house called Dairy Queen House. It was really famous for San Diego heads. The DQ House. It was right off of Grand on Hornblende and Mission Boulevard. And it's like where these guys from like Balance Skateboards lived, and Premier. I forgot the name. Jason Searcy was one. Troy O'Mahony, the Dirty Aussie, big love, Troy.
Shout out.
But whatever, it was just a party house where all the skaters, like Sheffy would roll up with fucking bottles of Johnny Walker and fucking big bag of skunk, and then Muska would come. Dude, Muska was living on my block on Thomas Street, on Thomas and Gresham with Kinta-san, and so they'd always be at the Dairy Queen house partying, and like, dude, back in 96, 95, those times, 97, 95, 96, 97, like, someone buys a keg of Guinness, they're like gods. Like, what? like Muscat would just roll up to the party and buy a fucking keg of Guinness. You know what I mean? Like no worries, no big deal. I'll be like, so like basically I met them just kind of cruising around PB, just seeing those guys, you know, when they first moved here. And then the real thing really was like getting to see a skate with them was a bowl got built. A bowl got built, hold on, next to my house, like directly next door to my friend Nacho's house. It's like a PB Vermin house. It was called the PB Ball House. Basically, it was like this guy Jesse and Cherie and their family, Jeff, this OG like San Diego guys, and I started skating there. So like Navs, Moeller, Hits is before. I don't even know if Hits had moved here yet, but I think he did. Parts, and Parts had never skated. He hadn't moved here yet. Actually, he's still in Milltown. He's still in Milwaukee. So I'd see them since high school, right? All the time. And then eventually, Navs, I'd see Encinitas skating vert, you know, and I wanted to learn how to skate vert. I just couldn't even do stand-up 50-50s, you know, at the time. And he was gnarly. He had a broken arm. I had a broken arm at the time, I remember. But I guess getting close with those guys, it was skating OB, dude. Sorry, back to that tangent. It was like skating OB times, and they were down there, and I would shoot photos of them and shit, like, because they were ripping. I still have, like, photos, like, film stuff of Navarat doing transfers and parts and shit. And I remember this specifically because how I really got in with them is I was working at Pacific Drive, like, dude, I'm a surf guy. I didn't give a fuck about what was what. Whatever was free, I'm wearing, dude. I had no money. I was broke. I would wear, like, DC. My friend Sean Baravetto, he does stuff for Nike now. And then my other friend Jason Portlock, he was the surf team manager for DC. They'd give me shoes, like, just whatever. Like, homie, I'm wearing fucking high top Stevie Williams white and red motherfucking things. Like, I have a pair of those because they're free. And I got a pair of, like, Rick Cossack Lakai's, that first pair he ever had. And then I have, like, some Vans, Jeff Rowley's, like, I was just whatever. So, like, I'm at Hesh camp with Stevie Williams shoes. But they loved me, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. Like, I didn't give a fuck because I was so green to the whole scene, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, I literally would take the soles out of these, I think they're called, like, Raidens. DC Raidens, size 10 and a half. I'm a 12, dude. I would wear those. Like, I didn't give a fuck, man.
Oh, my God.
So I basically met them skating Ocean Beach, and then, long story boring, they were looking for a fucking roommate at Hesh Camp, which was Pete, which is a house in Claremont, a savage house in Claremont. Fun fact, where Shed started the band, because they had a shed out back and they jam in the shed.
No way.
So I met them. Pete needed a roommate at the time, like Armando, this fucking savage fucking homie from SD, legend, terrible legend. Love you, Mondo. He, I think, moved out, and then they needed a replacement. So they fucking asked me, and I was like, fuck yes, are you kidding me? Like, cheap as shit. And I didn't want to move out of PB, but at the same time it was cheap and I had to do it. I was driving a 80s Dodge Omni with no license, no insurance. I didn't even have a driver's license back then. I just bought it from my friend for $500 and would drive it to work and shit.
So you moved in with Pete?
I moved in with Pete at Hesh Camp in 99. I moved in with Pete, Sam, Al, and Tim Tice, dude. Tim Tice is the shit.
Wait, that was Portland. Everybody in one house?
In one house.
No way. I didn't know you lived with all those dudes together.
Yeah, together. That's when I first met them. Hits was a bully, a total bully. And I remember him, like, he'll smoke the last of your weed and not say shit. And then, but I love he's my favorite of the entire anybody ever. He's one of my top fives for sure. And
Sammy,
shout out.
He would go to sleep, listen to Brujeria and fucking Morbid Angel, or like, I don't even know, like just gnarly goiter, like hell music before goiter, but just like death metal and shit. I'm like, how the fuck is this guy sleeping with this music on? I just, you know what I mean? Like, it was cool to experience these guys who are from the Midwest, and I'm from PB. You know what I mean? It was really a dope experience. I remember there's still like I remember seeing Sam told me a story, like, there was a stain on the rug. It was like he dropped a hardened turd out of his pant leg or short leg, and it just dropped onto the fucking living room floor, and there was a stain there forever.
Oh, man. What year was this around?
I wasn't there that long. That house was there for a long time. I was only there for maybe a year.
Claremont.
What
year?
That was 1999.
Oh,
If I remember
okay.
correctly.
Because I was just going through my high 8 tapes. Like I just got finally after 20 years, I finally got like it all hooked up so I can fucking digitize my high 8 tapes. And dude, it's so cool. I went to the Nude Bowl in 1997, and that's the first time I ever saw Pete skate in person. And JFA was playing on the deck. It was like a big party, and I was wondering if you were living with him, maybe you were there.
No, you know what's so funny, dude? The second pool I ever skated in my entire life was the Nude Bowl.
It was
in
good.
1997. In 96.
Oh, really?
This guy Dave Terminator and Matt Dyke, and remember Matt Neely?
Yeah.
I mean,
R.I.P.
you're from the Bay, you better.
Yeah. R.I.P.
R.I.P. home. Big time. Look at that. Thanks, wifey. Love you, baby.
Ooh.
Little reefy. I got a little after. Taking it mellow though.
The following break was brought to you by the good people at Apex Recovery. That's right. Jimmy Cow's pro model, Apex Recovery.
Yeah, Jimmy Cow. Is that real?
Yeah, dude. So stoked.
No way,
sent me
dude.
it.
Fucking how bitch is that, dude? That is what I'm talking about.
We're going to do a giveaway. Jimmy's going to come on. He's moving right now, but we're going to have him on later.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. He's one of the best humans available on earth. He's such a rad dude. So talented too. Wait. What were we talking about? About Pete?
Yeah. Nude Bowl.
Oh, the Nude Bowl. Yeah, dude. Second pool I ever skated was the Nude Bowl, and I went. This dude would skate that PB Bowl where I met Hits and Moeller and all those guys I was talking about from Shed and Navs and shit. And he offered me to go to skate pools one day and go to the Nude Bowl. I remember I brought my Tommy Guerrero. It was an original Tommy Guerrero with it was annihilated. I brought that thing out there, and we skated a black bottom in Escondido with Matt Neely. Like I said, GT, Matt Neely, Dave Terminator, and Dave Rule, dude. And we camped out at I was in high school, and my mom let me go. I remember I was stoked, and Matt passed like shortly after that. He was honestly stuck out to me, him and GT, as like my favorite dudes, because he was so humble and cool and normal, down to earth guy, and ripped with killer style.
Fuck yeah, dude. I forget what the guy's name. Oh yeah, G-Man. Hewitt and G-Man were just killing the pool.
Oh my God, G-Man was insane. G-Man was such a radical skater, dude. Like just what you want to see in a backyard pool situation. Really, killer style too. Pete, though, you're saying about Pete, dude, he is epitome of Nude Bowl too, man. Parts, Smith grind near the hip, like right near the hip. But Pete, man, to be honest, like I met him a little bit after, and I will never forget this shit. This is my best New Year's of my entire life at Jenny Craig's house. Started to hang with those guys a lot more, kind of. I kind of started infiltrating their circle, and they let me in. They let me into their circle, and we
Not Jenny Craig from the Diet, right?
The Diet lady.
Winner.com.
I remember when I did like T-ball and like baseball as a kid, you drive over the hill to La Jolla. That's where all the rich fuckers were. And Jenny Craig built this gnarly mansion. And I always like saw it growing up. And then I had a chance to go there 2000 New Year's.
Whoa. All you can eat.
It was actually her brother. I mean, her son. She gave the mansion to her son, and like they were like trying to sell it or something. So it was empty pretty much. But he had this crazy party, man. Like every drug imaginable, trays of mushrooms, Dom Perignon. Dude, Dom Perignon was being. I'd never seen a bottle of Dom Perignon. I didn't even know what the fuck. I heard about it a little bit, but it was a crazy night. Like we all ate mushrooms. There was a built-in trampoline to the fucking ground, and I launched myself into the bushes. Like I saw it, and just ran right out the fuckers, like and just got worked, man. But long story boring. Pete and I, like, we ended up on the beach. We ended up at Kenta's house, and then we ended up at 5 a.m. hopping over the Catamaran Hotel and stealing all these dried up trees, Christmas trees, and put them on the bay walk right there near Nav's house and lit them all on fire. And we're like just going nuts around the fire, jumping over the fire. And then Pete fell into a bush with me, like tackled me into a bush. And there happened to be like a beer in the bush that was like maybe like 3 sips left from who knows and from who knows when. And Pete fucking drank it. Dude, just yak immediate.
Oh, man. Wait,
whatever, terrible story, but
No,
yeah,
it's a
that's when I
great
first met
story.
Pete.
I can't believe you went to an all-you-can-eat New Year's party at Jenny Craig's. That's fucking amazing.
All you can fucking eat drugs, shit.
Who would you say are the top 5 surfers of all time?
Surfers?
All I need are some tasty waves, a cool buzz, and I'm fine.
Yeah, is Nathan Fletcher in the top 5?
He's in everyone's top 5. Yeah, but my top 5 is Nathan is like fucking god. He's so cool, and he's a just a savage, and comes from the higher the bloodline of gods. You know,
royalty, right? Fletchers.
Yeah, pure royalty. Hoffmans and all that stuff. But this guy's pretty bitchin'.
Who is he?
This is a painting by Neil Martin Blender on cardboard. Oil on cardboard.
With a touch of resin in the upper left corner.
That would be Butch Van Artsdalen, but he's not one of my favorite surfers. I'm not going to do an order, but I'm just going to say Phil Edwards, 100%. He had the very first pro skateboard model of all time and first surfboard model of all time. Mm-hmm. And I have his fucking surfboard up there. That's my golden god surfboard is the Phil Edwards 1964 Hobie. Let's see, Skip Fry, 100% San Diego legend. Oh yeah, Skip Fry. Hold on.
Skip Fry.
So I'm gonna start pulling shit out. Skip Fry.
Straight to the Skip Fry. Wow. That's a Greg and Sharal board, it looks like.
That's Greg and Sharal.
Fiberflex GNS.
But so number 2, Skip Fry, in no particular order. Number 3, I love David Nueva, but I'm gonna have to go with
the owner of the perfect wave, Kelly Slater.
See, I'm like more old than Stylingtons.
See, I love it because I only know like 3 surfers' names.
I always loved Kelly, but like I'm kind of focused on Mickey Dora.
Ooh.
And 10%. Motherfucking Dora.
Yeah.
That's number 3. All like I said, but in no particular order. And now I'm fully choking up right now because I like Lance Carson, No Pants Lance. That's 4. And then David Nueva is the shit. But I'm gonna have to go with.
We'll go 6. We'll do 6.
Danny DeCola.
Ooh. Out of the Vista, California. Recently moved to Oceanside. Yeah. Hangs out at Schmitty's Bar and Tavern Grill. Sometimes can be seen in the ditch with Sean Stewart.
He's so fucking bitching.
Damn. Also handcrafts surfboards like a legend. That's a Danny DeCola shape?
Yeah, that's one. I should have had my other one, actually. I should have had my other one that he just did for me. It's a fish. It's fucking gorgeous. The airbrush, it's so fucking rad. Danny's insanely talented and amazing surfer. Big love to Danny. Best surf skater, in my opinion. There's like gnarlier guys, I guess, but he's the best.
Fun fact about Danny is he actually won a trivia question on a trip that I was involved with where I had to pay for a steak dinner. Danny DeCola steak dinner.
Oh, mama.
Ooh, lights. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I like it without lights.
Let's go fireworks for the grand finale, too. I want fireworks over the trees.
Wet this. So that's 5. I mean, I'm fully spacing because there's other. I mean, I know. Man, I'm so bummed because I'm just fully choking right now. But whatever. I said my piece.
I think there's one dude that you always talk about, but I can't remember his name. But I remember I went to that Huntington Hotel and they had like surf museum and I sent you a photo and you're like, dude, that guy's the shit. I forget his name.
God damn it, dude. I'm fully melting down right now with my surf guys. You know what I do like though, I gotta say, and fucking Neil Blender, I keep saying his name because he's one of my good friends, but he found this when he was doing Alien Workshop in fucking Ohio at a thrift shop. Oh. And that's Paul Bauer. His name's Paul Gebauer, and he's the fucking shit. And that's Sunset Bowl. That's Sunset Beach, the bowl. And look how casual that motherfucker is, dude. It's like, what the fuck? And that board he's on is so prehistoric. But whatever. It's a cool. I'm gonna get it reframed.
Oh, okay, sick, dude. Is that called in the green room?
He's pretty much cusping the green right there. He's cusping green rooming.
All I know is green room and triple overhead and barreled or whatever. No, triple overhead and glassy.
There you go. I got barreled today and smashed. I've been serving every day over the last couple of days, the last 3 days at this place, this little secret spot with my friend's dad, Lalo. My friend Emilio's dad down here. This is the guys who I fucking met up. They're my family down here, but he takes me to this spot. It's fucking sketchy. It's like shallow, rocky, reefy, lots of fucking urchins and fast. It's just but it's exciting. I love going fast. So, what are you going to do? Cheers to you, Lalo. Thank you, Holmes.
The next question has been brought to you by our new sponsor at Big Apple, and they want to know, what are some of the top Big Apple restaurants?
Oh, fuck. Let me rifle off some real quick.
Yeah, we're talking New York City, in case you guys don't know what the Big Apple is.
I have about 9 years experience there, living 8.5.
Still 619 area code, though.
858. But I like 619 better, to be honest, because that's the original one.
Yeah.
Well, my wife, I'm not to be biased either, and I'm not even fucking around. My wife's Italian joint is the best Italian food I've fucking ever had in my entire life. There's 3 of them, but I'd just say Aita, A-I-T-A, is the shit. It's in Fort Greene. No joke. Every time you go there, you'll be so hyped. And then the other one is La Rena, which is in, I call it Clinton Hill, but I don't fucking know. It's on Clinton and Waverly Clinton and what? Whatever. It's off Clinton. Handmade pasta and the best fucking shit ever. So those are Italian. That's one. I'm gonna count that as one.
Christy does not want Talkin Schmit heads at her restaurant.
No, she does. She wants all heads. You kidding me? I fucking brought the whole cons team there. We were doing it up. I brought a couple different guys, crews there, and it's really good food. Number 2, hands down. I mean, it's kind of high end, but it's fucking next level. It's called Saint Anselm. That's in Williamsburg on Metropolitan Avenue and Havemeyer. Insane steaks and just bitchin' American style food. And then across the street from there, I gotta give it up to Commodore, because Commodore has the fucking radish chicken sandos and cheeseburgers and drink specials, and the homie Pat works there, and all the homies work there. So really good drinks, video games, amazing fucking hash browns, dope ass chicken biscuit sando. It's fucking banging, dude. It's and it's cheap for New York standards. And then I'm gonna take it sushi, which is all in the same kind of fucking zone, man. It's about a block and a half away from my lady's salon, and it's about a block and a half from Commodore. It's called Bozu, B-O-Z-U. That is incredible sushi.
Have you ever been to Nobu?
Nobu? No, I've heard of it on songs, I think, but I've never been there.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the one. I went there in Lanai for my 50th.
Oh, dude.
The one in New York is Howard Stern goes there. Every time he goes out to dinner, that's where he goes.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never been there. I forgot you're on the 5th floor. But,
and then Tony Farmer, where's most likely for Tony Farmer to be seen? What's that one called?
It starts with a C and it ends with a Lems. Clems.
No, not the bar, the restaurant. It's it's a guy's name.
Little Frankie's.
Little Frankie's, absolutely.
Winner chicken dinner? I don't think so. Winner sheen dinner.
I don't fuck with that place, man. That's cool. Hey, big up to Little Frankie. His name's fucking Jacob. His name isn't Frankie. But whatever. I've been there a couple times. It's cool and all. It's overpriced and
it's got good
cool.
bologna and mayonnaise sandwiches.
It ain't shit compared to my girls' restaurants. That's for damn sure. Dinosaur Barbecue's banging up Harlem way, and then there's another barbecue joint. What was the spot we were going to? The barbecue joint was next level. Well, Dinosaur Barbecue is amazing. So that's 4 or 5. I don't even fucking know. And then Cheeky's, dude. Cheeky's has bitchin' sandwiches. I'm kind of restaurant style. So I just named them all. Pretty much. There's more, dude. There's so many fucking restaurants. That was one thing that my wife and I miss. We'll always miss, and I'll always miss and love and appreciate about New York is the fucking food, dude. Fuck everything else except for, the people are bitchin' and unique and aggressive and radical. That's why I love them too. Love and hate, you know. But the food there and the nightlife type of vibe and just that, it's changed a lot, but still it's bitchin'. But yeah, the food's so good there. Next level.
What would you say about that one hipster spot? It's like called Weeds or something, or Leaf. I think something Leaf.
Oh, New Leaf. Oh no.
It's
Five Leaves.
Who owns
Five
it?
Leaves. The Heath
Ledger.
Not Heath Chart, but yeah, Ledger.
Yeah.
He was a part owner in that. That place fucking goes, dude. It's always too packed and too hipstered out. But honestly, it has my favorite of all time, the best Thai mussels you've ever fucking had. Like coconut milk, like fucking cilantro.
That place is always crowded.
Oh, it's so good, dude. That place goes for sure. That's up there.
All right, let's transfer into the world of LSD. Best LSD story. You got to take out Lee Sharon.
Jesus Christ, man, that's too many, man. I grew up eating a lot of that shit in high school. I started actually in 8th grade a little bit, and then I got scared of that and pot, and I stopped. I have 2 8th grade diplomas. My mom, I was such a knucklehead, you know what I mean? That my mom was like, you fucked up. You barely passed, dude. Like, I'm taking you, like, she was looking for secondary schools for me to go out of public schools into something different because I was such a fuck up. And, like, she was gone all the time. My parents were divorced early, and my mom was a San Diego City Schools nurse for 30 years, RN. And so she wouldn't be home till like 7 o'clock sometimes, you know, which left a 5-hour period of me to just go nuts, which I did. I took full advantage.
Right.
So she's like, you're fucking not going there. And so whatever, she put me in a sub school, so I had 2 8th grade diplomas. I started eating mushrooms and acid like right around that time because she would always be like at her boyfriend's house on the weekends. His name was Bernie. God rest the dead. He just passed away a week ago. Not God rest the dead, but Buddha rest the dead. Michael Davis, Corazon Signs, rest the dead. But we would call it weekend at Bernie's because like she'd be out doing her thing and we'd just be partying and making like weed brownies and eating acid and shit in my house and PB. But I think the gnarliest, the best, it's hard. There's been so many, dude, like from eating it at school and getting bird shitted on my head and was walking straight home from the bird shit hitting my head straight home and frying and crying to like 4 hits of acid at Disneyland because me and my friend Peter Jimenez was a huge influence in my life in skateboarding. Huge. Like the main one, to be honest, was Peter Jimenez. We all went 10 deep to Disneyland, 2 cars, and all ate acid. So I'd already done it before. I'd eaten acid at Disneyland and I ate acid and mushrooms at Magic Mountain. That was a good one. But we're like, let's get a big crew together and go fucking
Disneyland.
To Disneyland. So oh, dude, especially like when you're in high school and you don't give a fuck about what people think about you. And you know what I mean? You're only living for the moment. You don't care about anything. You just want to experience this drug that you're fucking on and laugh your ass off with your homies. I ate, how did I work? Okay, yeah, you know what? These were the cardboard hits. They were like really thick and like double doses. So I ate 1 hit 45 minutes before I got to Disneyland, to Anaheim. I remember planning it. I'm like, I'm going to do it because I don't want to like get there and wait. I want to be on the shit right when I get there. So I ate the 1 hit then, and then I felt it coming on. I was pretty seasoned at that time with acid, and I was frying. I really wanted to test my mentality, my mental depths, and I fucking ate another one in line. I was with me, Alex Morales, my friend Morgan Ham, and a couple other. We had 5 dudes with us, and maybe Albert, but I ate the other one in line for fucking this. It's a Small World. And by the time I remember being in It's a Small World, like in a little boat or whatever the fuck you're in.
That's a slow-paced ride, too.
Totally, dude. And by the time I like got the last section, it was like, here we fucking go. Put your seatbelt on, boys. Man, that was gnarly because my friend Alex we were with wasn't good with acid, and he had a bad trip, and it ruined everyone's day. Basically, the cops were watching us. They fucking all this shit because he was like going crazy, and I was the mediator. And he was like trying to pull me into his bad trip. And I was like, hell no, dude. I got it. I got a strong mind for this fucking acid shit. But lots of melting and fucking, I remember buying his like fucking apple candies and spitting them out of my mouth. And it just like turn into like digital blobs and just go and float and go down and just like the gnarliest. I've really fried super hard for like, I'm sure a lot of acid people have, you know, so, but I can't really explain. It's really, I feel good for the way you perceive things, I guess, and look at stuff differently. And you know what I mean?
Creative mind and whatever. What about our boy, Justin Strubing? You guys have spent a lot of good times together. Is there one that sticks out as like, dude, this one time?
I like green. I met Strubing going to trade shows, basically. ASR trade shows in San Diego. I'd see him. I didn't know him, you know, at all, really. To be honest, I really met him on the very first road trip, skateboard trip I ever went on. Yeah, Skateworks. That's a sick one too, dude. Is that a Gons one?
Yeah. But you met him at the ASR trade show? High on mescaline?
I would see him there. I would see him there. No. I would see him there and fucking whatever. And then so basically long story boring again. Neil Blender hooked me up on 88 shoes, right? At the time I was riding for Z or like 151, like Navarrete was giving me like 151 boards, and Neil asked me to ride for Red Cross, Black Label. He gave me my first ad. Actually, that was my second ad because my second ad was for Red Cross, Black Label ad at Donald, Oregon. And I think you were there. It was Corpsey was there. It was when the Are You All Right band came through. Remember that? That's when I first met you.
Was that when we met Gravette too?
No. This was the RV with the Trans World Video, Are You All Right, with like Danger.
Oh yeah. No, that was earlier.
I was with Lance and Neil. Dude, come on. That was honestly me as a kid too. I'm like 20 something years old and I'm fucking on a road trip with goddamn Neil Blender and Lance Mountain and Peter fucking Hewitt.
Damn.
I was like, okay, why am I here and what am I doing? But it was one of the best trips of my entire life.
Was Conklin with you?
Conklin was definitely there. It was me and Ed Dominic. Thank you, Ed.
Oh,
Ed's done so much for me in my life. I can't even just begin to describe. I love Ed Dominic. So Strubing, I met him through 88 because Neil hooked me up with 88 basically, and I couldn't make this shit up, dude. So they were planning on doing like a trip, right? And Neil didn't really want to go in the van with like all these fucking kids, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And he didn't know, like just locked in. He was like, fuck, dude, like you should go and I'll fucking go if you drive. I had a fucking 91 Explorer at the time, piece of shit. I was like, I got no fucking money, dude. I literally had like, I think $20, you know, and I was living at a spot that was $200 a month. And Ed Dominic was paying my rent, basically letting me go to 88 Shoes and taking like giant boxes of shoes and dumping them right at Buffalo Exchange. And then I pay my rent. So I was like, I can't do it. I can't. I wish. I don't have no money for gas, this, that, and the third. And Navarrete was like, we'll pitch in for gas. And Neil was like, there was like a shuffleboard tournament in OB across the street from Navarrete's house at the time. I was hanging with Neil really tough at that point. And I kind of brought him down into OB and introduced him to the crew. Like, we were skating with him at Claremont a lot, but like not hanging, you know what I mean? So I brought him down to fucking Nav's house and we like jammed and drank beers at OB at Tiny's bar. And then like there was a shuffleboard tournament at Tiny's bar, and Neil and I had never played shuffleboard, and neither had he. I had never played, and we won the fucking tournament that night. And we won 75. Guess who we beat? Guess who we beat to fucking win $75? Because I was like, dude, I will go if we win the shuffleboard tournament. I have $75. That could last me a week, like for sure. Back then, like I knew how to stretch that shit. We beat. Hey, you know the band Sprung Monkey?
Nope.
You know, good. Anyways, anybody out there who doesn't know that shit ass band, we beat those guys, and they were crybabies about the whole thing. They were like shuffleboard pros, and we fucking sucked. I mean, we beat them.
Oh my god.
So, anyways, that trip is where I first met Strubing, and we became a little closer. But a long-winded version, you know, me on a tangent like a motherfucker, is the main story, dude, is this. On an 88 trip, I had no right going on another trip. Like Ed, that's what I'm saying. Like Ed and these people like Lucero, they've sent me to Europe and places where I didn't deserve. Like it was like Okay, it was like this: 88 Tour, Christian Svitak, Justin Strubing, Alex Horn. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a sick demo right there.
So, and then like basically like I think we were missing one, like Melcher or someone. It was like the other part, like Alfaro, Melcher, and I forgot, Gilly or whoever it was in like a different part of Europe, and Lucero sent to whatever. So that trip to 88, the 88 trip, not the label one, it was me, Svitak, Strubing. And like that's when I first got down with Strubing. We were there for a month traveling Scandinavia, Sweden, Norway. We were supposed to go to Finland to do this demo, but it didn't book enough tickets or whatever, so we didn't go. I'm like, first of all, never skated a demo. Second of all, why would I ever skate a demo? I can make about 3 out of 48 tricks in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I didn't care. I'm like, I was only on that shit because guarantee you the word of Neil Blender. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always known that, but I'm lucky. I had a little window. I took full advantage of that window. And on that trip, me and Justin were like roommates the entire time, sharing the fold out beds and partying and smoking joints and shit. Like, that was when Strubing was smoking a little more. I think he was like I think he was going with his like Spanish girl, his wife at the time. I'm not sure if he was married at that point. But after that trip, it was like done deal, sealed, signed, sealed, deliver, best homies, you know, but like really tight homies, you know, and it's been like that ever fucking since.
He's the best.
I love you, Justin Strubing. I fucking love you. I miss you. He's our roommate down here. He's been here more than any other guest, Strubing, and he's always welcome. Doors always open for that fucker.
Damn, that's sick. Yeah, Strubing's the shit. I just missed him up here. He came up, but he didn't come to the city. He was Boulder.
We found these the other day. My mom gave me years ago. Pretty nice, right?
Yeah.
It says Merry Christmas backwards.
Merry Margarita, right?
Oh, wait. It does. I didn't even know what it said. Wow. See? Burnt. I haven't even smoked this thing yet. And I'm burnt.
Holy shite. You sent me like a whole laundry list of questions to ask you for the interview. You had it all like question and answer, and I think we were just going to read it to each other. But I didn't want to do that. But one of the questions you sent me was gnarliest thing that you've ever seen.
On a skateboard,
like
right?
Strubing's, I think he said, what's his name? Tampa dude fucking doing the loop eating shit. Well, I know what the gnarliest thing you've ever seen is. It's the same thing that Lance Conklin said, but maybe we should keep it on a skateboard.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, for sure skateboarding. Well, I don't have the fucking oomph as like some of your other guests, you know, because I haven't been in it that long, but the gnarliest thing I've seen is honestly, dude, there's like 3 that come to my head right now. Anytime at Claremont or watching Neil Blender skate.
And now another first impression with Neil Blender.
It was at Claremont and he was skating and I thought, dude, who's this skinhead guy cruising around with his fucking weird, like, wandering eye? I'm like, this guy's gonna fight one of us. I don't know who it's gonna be. And then he turned out to be the mellowest guy ever. He was just skating all hard and he just looked all crazy because he had a skinhead and stuff. And I thought, dude, this guy looks gnarly, dude. What's he doing? And then he's just like, yeah, dude, what's up? Like, he was just all mellow. I just met him at Seamont, I think. Yep. Got a little intimidated by his little weird his eyes. Fraggle head. Yeah. It's just, but then you're like, oh shit, it's just Cranny.
He has a drift initiative.
He does have some drift initiative. He is great though.
Watching Neil Blender skate and launch and throw up frontside hand plants that last about 4 seconds, 3.5 seconds, like every time. And then his sliding rolls for 35 blocks. I'm not kidding. He has the most stylistic bitchin' motherfucking slide and roll ever. And I know that's really highly contestable with Grossman, RIP, and some other heavy slide and rollers, Lance, obviously. But Neil, in my eyes, if you see them right around that time period, 2004, he did them better than anyone has ever done them in life. So just watching him skate, I guess, is one of the gnarliest things I've ever seen. And then Peter Hewitt skating almost any time in pools and shit like that. I'm being kind of general because I don't have one single moment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess also Jimmy the Greek. Love you, Jimmy the Greek.
Oh.
If you're out there listening to Talkin Schmit, skating Kelly Belmar's Padless. First time I ever saw the dude or met him, and he had this crazy curly hair with gray in it. I thought he was like 50, and he was like 30.
Yeah.
And he was doing Fall Guys, frontside hand plant fakies at Kelly's and jars, and just skating really heavily. I'm sure there's maybe some more stuff, but I'd say that's what comes to mind. I don't want to go too.
Not a lot of people have done Fall Guys. I saw Drehobel do one at Crocker, and that was like Lance has done them. Drehobel, not a lot of people.
Lance has done the best, I think.
Yeah.
Winkowski.
Oh yeah.
Eric could do that like a motherfucker, but Lance probably has the best one.
Were you there early enough to see the best ollies in the biz on a vert ramp? Clairvoyance?
Fuck no, dude.
No.
Speaking of clairvoyance, this guy?
Yeah. Steve Clare.
That's one of my favorite boys. Claire.
Steve Clare.
And not only does he have one of the raddest fucking frontside ollies, if not the raddest of all time, possibly the raddest, but he's one of the raddest, most subtle, humble human beings, man. Fucking talented, plays music, just a rad dude. Comedy like a motherfucker. Love you, Steve.
You never got to see him skate in person?
I saw him skate once at Claremont. After he had his accident, I mean, after all that shit happened, and where he had a hurt leg.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to skate in his prime, but it was a thing of mastery. Just watching photos. I mean, I've got photos and stuff. I love Steve. I've been hanging with him a bunch. Every time I go to San Diego, I stay at Neil's house or my mom's. Basically, my mom's, Neil's, and Jake Doomy's and Ramona's like my 3 spots I stay. So whenever I'm at Neil's, Steve comes over. We'll jam out, hang out, drink C-minuses, and smoke spliffs. And he's a legend. I mean, come on. He's like OG Copenhagen, smuggling hash back in his fucking skateboard trucks and getting busted and fucking just – and his – like Jason Jesse says, the dude's got the coolest hair. I have no hair. His hair has won awards.
Now, everybody says Jason Jesse has the best ollies, and Jason says Claire has the best ollies.
Claire. My favorite frontside ollies – Jason, Steve Clare. You know what's fucked up? I mean, obviously Jimmy new era.
Ooh, Jimmy Wilkin.
And now he's got the best backside disaster of all time. It's about 18 feet high, and it takes about 0.49 millionth of a second to re-enter.
It's insanity.
It's so just unbelievable. Me and Blender will just like go back and forth, and like I'll send. I haven't been on Instagram in like a year, but like when I was, like we just go just back and forth with Jimmy Wilkins clips. Like holy fucking shit, man.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you.
You know who's got a really good one? I mean, a lot of people, but Mark Gonzalez has such a cool looking frontside fucking ollie and ollie disaster with his hand placement. And honestly, his style is just fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
I love those ones. So those are my favorite ollies, I guess.
That's some goodie.
I like Sam Hits' ollies too. Oh, Steve Bailey, dude. Duh. What am I talking about?
Cover.
Steve fucking Bailey. And speaking of that, and he's from PB, and we went to the same high school together. Steve Bailey.
Oh, sick.
Neil Blender art. No big
way.
deal.
I never seen that one. That's sick.
Yeah, right.
Dude,
Dude, Jason gave me one of these. I had 2.
Oh,
Look
really?
at the guy skating. This one rips. Where's the guy skating?
I'm gonna get an avocado from him. Damn, that's dude, the guy with the dog.
Anyways, yeah, I love that shit. Blender graphics is the shit.
I got some questions that we're gonna use on every interview this year. Like every guest is gonna answer this question, right? What's a question you would like to have for every guest from here on out?
Favorite skate video.
Favorite skate video. I think it should almost be favorite skate video that's not named the blind video. Because it seems like everybody says video days, you know? So it's like...
Oh, you know what? Let's take that. Let's edit this entire, like, last 40 seconds out of the podcast.
Favorite mushroom.
Ooh, shiitake or Hen of the Woods?
No, Chantrell.
Oh, Chantrell.
Ooh.
All right, how about this? Favorite country.
Okay.
And why? Done.
Favorite
That's all I'm
country
saying.
and why? United States of America, because that's where I live, dog. You know what I'm saying? Red, white, and Schmitty blue.
I miss you.
If you wanted to talk shit on the Dodgers because you live in San Francisco your whole life, I'd say worst Dodger ever, Steve Garvey.
Damn you. He was a Padre too, and I loved him when he was a Padre, you motherfucker.
After dark, does Wi-Fi get crazy down there?
Yeah. It just gets, I'm in the middle of nowhere, dude. I'm not like in a town. I'm in a fuck on the beach. You know what I'm saying? So like in the middle of nowhere, no towers, fucking no running water, fucking, you have to be aljives, like, it's just like, I'm pretty much off the beaten track. So it's really sketchy. I'm really surprised we've had such good connection, actually.
Well, let's just do some real quick ones on our way out of here.
Oh, you're done with me already?
Well, no, I thought that's what you were saying.
We're good, baby. We're chilling.
Oh, okay. So the connection's fine. Have you worn a mask at all during this COVID times? Have you been wearing a mask?
Fucking ain't right, dude. You fucking kidding me? I don't give a fuck. I'm not like COVID crazy, but I wear a mask 100% if I'm going into stores. Respect other people too. You know what I'm saying? Like if they feel like that, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna put my shit on like 100%. Down here, it's hit and miss. Like in Vallarta, like 90% of people were wearing like religiously wearing masks everywhere. Like people in front of the beach actually the other day were on the beach with their family wearing masks. It's like, good, all right, fucking hey, dude, do it, man. Like be safe because I don't even know what's going on with this thing. Real, it's real. It's real in a way. I don't know to what extent and how or whatever, but I don't want to die.
Well, now I have to live till at least 94 because I got to outlive Lasorda. Have you ever got mask acne? I've been getting maskne, dude. I get breakout right in the nose from the fucking thing being on there.
I've been hearing about it, dude, through people, but I don't get acne that often. I mean, never. I haven't had since high school.
Kind of pisses me off.
I haven't got any.
I'm trying to figure out, I think we could become like, if we have to wear masks for another year, we could like make a good mask that would like actually be user friendly. It might like have my face on it. So people were
really fuck with some people.
Is it in the 80s every day or what?
Now it's like mid to high 70s, but about a week and a half ago, dude, for New Year's, homie, it was fucking 39 degrees in Vallarta, the coldest it's ever been. Whoa. And I was in a hoodie, Talkin Schmit. I was in my Talkin Schmit crew, my Talkin Schmit beanie.
We're huge in Mexico.
Wrapped up, dude, in Vallarta, dude. It was freezing, but now it's back to normal. It's really nice, dude. Like, and once June comes, like, you don't want to be here. I mean, you do, but it's like so hot and humid, it's crazy. But okay. I'm stoked.
What about Black Label days? Were you on Black Label with Cardiel and Joey Tershi?
Shit, come on. I told you that late in the game. I'm like fucking 2000 guy, sponsor guy. You know, I love Cardiel. I got on Black Label. I fucking Russ Pope.
Adams, Chet Childress.
Yeah.
Patrick Nagy.
That was one of my best road trips of all time. Yeah, Nagy was there. Okay, so I got on through Neil. I was with fucking Navarrete was flowing me like old like boards through 151 when Dorfman bought it, and that was like 2003 or 2 or 3 or something like that. And I went to Sadlands. I went to Sadlands with fucking Blender, and we looked at the old place where it's gone. You can't skate it, but they built a skate park there. So I went there with him and met up with Tom Meow and Russ Pope, and they're like team manager and brand manager of Label at the time, and skated with them or whatever. And on Neil's word, they're like, "Do you want to ride for the Label? And we'll put you on Red Cross, not Black Label. You'll be on Red Cross." I was like, what? I'm like, oh, Steve fucking Olsen, Christian Hosoi, Jeff Grosso, Neil Blender, fucking
Jimmy the
Eric
Greek.
Nash. No, Greek wasn't on there.
Oh.
Greek was on Scum.
Oh.
The only other person on that team like that was modern was me and fucking Chaz Pineda, and that dude was so underrated. Holy fuck, he was good. Damn, that guy was good.
We made that guy drop in or ride in off the Burnside fucking on Skate Rock.
Pillar.
It was
dude.
gnarly. He ate shit like long before.
That's when he had moved to Portland, kind of was partying a lot. Partying a lot, but
yeah, you got
good kid.
Love
that dude. But yeah, I got hooked up basically those times around 2003. Rode for them. They sent me to Europe on the best. I think that may have been the best road trip I've ever been on in my life. For a month to Europe.
Who is the photographer?
It was in Thrasher, Rhino, and the big dog, P-Stone.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah, dude. It was me, P-Stone. How's this lineup right here? Me, the big dogs, the linebackers, P-Stone and Rhino, John Ponce, Jason the Kid Adams, Chet Childress, and Ben Gilly.
Wow. That was, you already knew Preston though, right?
I knew P-Stone, Rhino, and Ponce, and that was it. I'd never met Chet, Jason, or fucking Gilly. And that trip was fucking next level, dude. You don't even know. I can't even like go into that. It's like an hour itself. But yeah, that trip was insane. We went to we were in France, we were England, France, Switzerland, Italy, Spain. We fucking nailed it on that trip, dude. It was crazy. It's in one of Stone's videos. One of his early videos, like a Keg Killer or Brew, or forgot what Brew-Ray, I forgot which one it was, and it shows him in like the credits he's covered in Thrasher stickers, head to face, this whole body in a bedroom in a hotel room. We did that to him. I did that to him basically, but we all did it.
Yeah, he's been doing those antics for a long time, friends. What's kind of all time maybe was, for one moment of the whole trip, we don't even know where we are. It's like maybe Redmond, Oregon. I don't know, some city in Oregon that has nothing except for a church and maybe a new skate park that we're looking for. And all of a sudden we get into the parking lot, we're lost, and we're like, fuck it, let's just start catamaranning. And then the next thing you know, the world's best Hall of Meat happens.
Dude. That's right, dude. That we were looking at that piece of dog ass cattle hawk skate park, and it was in the bottom of the fucking hill that we bombed.
Right.
We're like, fuck this, dude. Let's go. I don't know what the fuck we were doing in that goddamn church parking lot, but it started. I think I'm like juggling soccer balls or like just doing catamarans, and me and Stoney just like we're going into the bush, like we're just trying to like gauge our weight and remember how to like get it going in the turns and shit. And God, dude, that's classic. The photo we have of us, you filming in the background with the fish, and then like Jacola's there and Strubing. That was a sick crew. Like Nuge was on that one.
Dude,
Bordeaux, Josh Gordon.
Was it Dacola? Who was it that almost hit the sign? Like they fell and they had to like go sideways to like.
That was Dacola, dude. And
Dacola.
P-Stone filmed that fucker.
Yeah.
That was the best placement for P-Stone to be too ever. That was so bitchin', dude.
And then after P-Stone just jumped through a bush because he wanted to eat shit too.
That dude, he's been doing that since I met him, dude. Like 20 years ago, basically, fucking diving through bushes and shit, just being radical.
Oh man, that was a fucking highlight. Joe Brook let us borrow Big Blue, and he didn't go because he got sick or something. But we were on the road with the Big Blue.
Dude, that was insane. The whole crew, West, Jimmy Cow. Hey, dude, how's this? That was West. Also, the whole mafia, dude. West, Marius, Jimmy Cow, fucking Tyler Surrey, who's one of the most underrated ever. He's the shit. Yep. Tyler was doing kickflip backside lip slides on shit.
Yeah.
Quarter pipes. I was like, what the fuck? That was such a cool one. I was going to talk about stuff just quick. Like, do you remember, have you ever seen him give cross body checks?
Oh yeah. He taught me those. It was me, him, and Hewitt in the alleyway of San Francisco. And he's like, Schmitty, stand up against, there are those doors that you roll up.
Roll gates.
Yeah, the roll gates. He's like, stand up against there. And I was like, huh? Okay. So I stood up there and he just ran and did the full body cross like a pro wrestler. Wham! Right into there. Makes the loudest noise, but you're all right.
Oh.
And then we were just on it all night.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he did that the last night of that trip. Basically, we were in Spain. We hooked up with Jose Noro. Fucking love that dude. Legend. Of all Spain,
venga.
Fucking chaval, joder. And he fucking, we were like just raging at this bar till late night, and Stone doesn't give a fuck. It's just reactionary for him. It just comes in, boom, and then he's like, cross body check, Cranny, come on, cross body check. And like, but right next to Noro's best friend's, like one of his good buddies' bar, and Noro got launched for about a month from that place after that night because Stone was just cross-body checking like a motherfucker. You know how loud that shit, dude. Late night Spain, like they're not, that's not some shit they're like into. But yeah, he was fun as fuck, dude. Listen.
Absolutely, same. The other thing I wanted to mention, I don't really have a segue for it, but like it was just Christmas, and we jokingly say 2015 was one of our favorite years, but it's no joke. It was definitely one of my favorite years.
True.
The camaraderie, the friendship, and like the strength and bonding of the times that me, you, and JJ had were so sick that year, and just doing that web series that we did and stuff was fucking all time for me. It was like, you get to do this we're gonna pay you to do this and hang out with these guys and just create whatever you want and edit it in the middle of the night on Josh, red wine.
Kira and Josh.
You know the Christmas lights?
In Monterey.
Yeah, we just went there again. This year was pretty good.
There was insane. There was like the dubstep shit going on, and I split my chin open trying to do the fucking dolphin when you were filming. Those times were really, we met Zerosh's uncle who didn't take kindly to us.
Ooh, yep.
Man, those times, 2014, 15, I feel like those, like, we were doing so much rad shit, like meeting up with fucking Lance out at fucking that bowl with fucking
weirdos.
Kurt. I can't believe that one, man. That dude was so fucking bitching. Kurt. Wow. Big loss there. 2020 sucks my ass direct.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Yeah, those were great years, bro. Those were the days, man.
Dude, blowing up mayonnaise. Come on. We bought two of the biggest mayonnaise containers you could buy. Just blew them up. Pumpkin.
10 gallons packed. Hey, honestly, dude, think about that real quick. In the history of life itself, how many people, if not many, maybe just us, have filled 10 gallons of mayonnaise into a TV and blew it up with a half a stick of dynamite?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
A lot of people would be scared, that's for sure. I remember.
I'm thankful like a motherfucker for those times, man. And for those dudes giving us the opportunity to do that. But
remember when we blew the pumpkins up, Jason put I think it was quarter stick, whatever, some type of stick of dynamite in the pumpkins, blew it up. And Rob Collins was like so scared. I think he went to like Monterey. He was like just running like, ah!
Hey man, it's nothing but excitement with JJ. He's the fucking best ever. I fucking miss him. I love him so fucking much. And it's always, there's never a dull moment. He's a talking goddamn sweetheart and
most hospitable dude
ever known, dude. I honestly, like, him and NB are like tops. And like, I've never laughed harder with anybody but them in my fucking entire life, including like when you first start doing acid and you start crying, kind of like that. I got to those levels with those two dudes,
right?
But I've had, honestly, like I love him, man. I love you too. And I've had so many fucking good times with you guys, man. Like, just fortunate to have had those years.
What's up with 2021? Are you guys like, do you have plans? Do you have anything on the horizon that you're like, are you in pause mode? Like, kind of, I'm in pause mode mostly.
The only option for me, which I have to travel, is back to California, which is kind of sketchy in itself because California, supposedly, I don't know what they're saying on the media, is that it's super fucking heavy COVID shit going on. But at the same time, like I said, I'll wear my mask and stay fucking cool as I can.
Yeah.
You know, like mellow style, easy style. I know Pat Duffy. That's a West quote right there. But I have to travel back to fucking help my mom do some stuff at the house in San Diego because, like I said, my stepfather passed and my uncle passed all in the same week. So I got to jam back there, help my mom with some stuff at her house, and then I'm gonna fly back. I'm flying to TJ, and then fly back to TJ from here to here. Sorry, and then I'm gonna drive back with my wife to San Diego, kick it at my mom's for like 3 weeks, who knows, 2 weeks or something like that, and then drive up to Northern California and help my aunt with her stuff that she's got to do to help sell her house and get all her stuff in order because her husband passed too. So that's the only traveling I got going on from there. And then I've been just posted here in Mex, man, surfing as much as possible. We have a really good swell right now for like 2 fucking weeks. I'm fucking hyped now.
Pretty good.
Kicking around here. We're renting the shit out of my house. So probably the only traveling we'll do will be in Mexico. And then like we do our research with shit to where we're not trying to like go to gnarly red zones, as they say. But at the same time, like we're pretty safe. We don't really kick it with people. So.
All right. Well, we're going to
run Mexico.
I'm going to send me that link to the rental info.
I can't wait for you to come down. You and Sharal, man. Are you kidding me? Come on. We're going to have the best zones. Like, get you up on some more waves.
We got to get
ceviche, tostadas, hasta madre, güey.
Necesito vaccination, güey.
Necesitas tostadas de ceviche, güey.
Tú sabes que vaccination igual vacaciones.
Ay, los dos, compa.
Sí, güey. Yo necesito y tengo hambre. You been watching any TV? Got any good shows? Anything cool?
My lady's watching The Bachelor right now.
Ooh.
It's nice. I'm seeing it through the window. I'm missing out.
What's his name?
Miney. What's the Bachelor's name? Matt. He skates too, the full skates, and he lives in New York.
Sick. Matt McGinley? That rules.
I saw him snap Ollie.
It's
funny.
Heavy duty. Well, I got this show, dude. Dave. It's all about Dave. Little Dicky, man.
Little Dicky, that's right. That's right.
I don't know how I even found it. I just came upon it, and it's been fucking cracking me up, dude. I like it.
I saw that. I was like, that looks like someone. I recognize that guy. And you like said, right name Little Dicky. I was like, oh, I've seen that fool all over like Vlad TV and World, like whatever. He's a known fucking rapper, which is fucking funny.
Let me take a quick leak.
Me too.
Hey, it's Matt D at DLX Skate Shop, 1831 Market at Guerrero, as in Tommy. Come see us. Real, Antihero, Crooked, Thunder, Venture, Spitfire. We are here every day of the week except the big holidays. We've got a curb and we've got smiles on our faces. Come let us get you stoked.
And now, another first impression.
So, my first impression of Alex Senator Cranston Horn goes back to the first time I met him. It was, I think when I was 17, I was at Paradox. We were hanging out, and Cranny just got back from a trip to Japan, where he smoked his collarbone, broke it off, and he was talking about the trip, and he was telling us how he ended up smuggling a quart of weed out there. Good man. Taped it to his ball sack, pretty much. And then, I was talking about PI, and pretty much that was my first impression.
Dude, what light does the pool have to be to enter? Huh. What's the best takeout food you have in your city?
Takeout?
Is there?
Dude, well, the city is. Here's the thing. I live in a little tiny town with like one restaurant, or now there's two, but there's like little things. There's actually a third one, but it's like really small. Not much going on. But there's these tacos de birria. Birria tacos, like it's just like this shit they soak. It's just like it's like fucking carne. They soak in the juices and shit forever, and just they shred it basically. It sits there. They eat it for breakfast, dude. It's the best. But I'll take that home. Usually I eat it at the spot forever. But I mean, shit, takeout? You don't do that. You know, you sit down and eat. You make your own food, or go to the taco fucking carritos, or I think take home shit. K5 killing me. This is like a surf bar type of thing. They call it a surf bar. It's stupid to say that, but Kilometer 5 has really dope pizza and tacos de cochinita.
Is it like Italian pizza or Mexican pizza?
No, it's straight Italian brick. It's brick oven. It's banging, dude, and it's a fucking large ass pizza, super good with shrimp, fucking bacon, cilantro, red onions, garlic, whatever you want for $10, dude. $10.
Okay. All right. Here's
really cheap.
Here's the grand finale, kids. Ready? Your good friend is going on a honeymoon. He doesn't have a huge expense budget, but he wants to treat himself. Where does he go?
Damn.
I don't think I can afford Turks and Caicos or Bora Bora. I know I can afford Hawaii, but maybe something in between. I don't know.
I'm trying to think. That's a tough one for me.
Do I go Maldives or Greece?
Let me just tell you this much. Maldives is way out. We did that luckily, and because my lady was just
skip Maldives.
At the same point. Fuck that. Greece. It's one of my favorite places I've ever been. Like travel wise, not like skate and shit, but like it's gorgeous. You can find some dope spots. I can help you with the research all day. My chick, dude, she's the king sleuth of all that shit. So
is Greece and Rome a good combo?
Dude, you tell me. I think your girl would love. Has she ever been there?
I don't think so.
Dude, Greece, check.
Walk into my plan, and you're gonna win.
Winning.
Well, you know what John Travolta said, right?
What?
Grease is the word.
You did not say that.
Yeah, he did. I found my problems and I fold away. Actually, that's the Bee Gees, and their new documentary is on fire, babe.
Are you shitting me? Okay. You gotta send me some stuff to watch. I texted you the other night, and
Bee Gees documentary, Thin Lizzy's about to come out. I'm watching Dave right now. I love season 3 of The Crown is scaring me, but I'm gonna enter it anyway. And what else do we got?
Wow, The Crown. You're watching The Crown.
Your Honor with the guy from Breaking Bad is pretty rad.
Oh, Bryan Cranston. And then always good is Saul, the Saul show. Dude, Better Call Saul. I kind of faded off after the first 3 seasons. I started with the 4th, I think, or the 3rd. I kind of faded off, but that is such a damn good show.
I faded off a Real World when they kicked Puck off. Let's do show and tell. For the YouTube audience, we're going to do some visuals right now. And you might want to take just a half a dose of hongo with a little splice of ácido with un poquito tequilito. ¿Tú sabes qué?
Shout out.
Vámonos, güey.
So, cabrón.
Vamos a ver.
I fucking love Neil, and he's been so close to me for 20 years now, almost. Like 18 years, something like that. Maybe a little more, but and fucking, I've been fortunate enough to get a bunch of his some of his stuff, but I love this board a lot. It's like a flower guy. Oh, it's a heated wheel board. It says heated wheel there somewhere.
Man, that's sick. I got a Red Lobster gift card.
But this board I skated the shit out of it.
Nice.
He shot photos for a fucking, he wanted to do a fucking heated wheel thing, but it never worked out. Who cares? But I love this one too.
I got my own incense. My incense sponsor, Effin' Relax.
Yes, love that. That's a blender, a little personal thing that just it was weird. He just did it for me out of nowhere, which is pretty nice of him.
Lucky.
Right thing. That's a weird, creepy guy.
I got a GoPro 9.
Here's the backside of that bastard. That's
holy shit! Wait. Let me scroll up a little. Yeah, right there. Let me see up more. No, yeah. Oh, damn! What is that? They're in a pool.
Well, that's a dude diving into a pool with a cat in his hands, I believe.
Oh, I didn't even see that part. Sick.
And then that, I believe, is Lance doing a channel frontside hand plant.
Dude, what the fuck?
Pretty neat. And then this pretty cool. It's like a finger flip, lean to tail. It looks like
That
kind of bitching.
I'll buy it off you
right now.
$100.
$14K.
I'll buy it off you for a GoPro 9. I'll trade you for this collector's item sticker.
I remember those fuckers. Old corpsey. Old corpsey.
That's fucking cancer. Fucking Dan.
I miss Dan. Top 5. This is one of his personal boards he wrote. I remember at Claremont, and then he throws boards away like fucking wildfire, dude.
Damn.
So I just look Vox, dude. Those are Vox days. It's sick though. This little chipmunk bastard.
That's amazing, dude. That's so sick.
Look at good condition.
What's that one? You know the one Jason has, and on the grip tape it says
the world, and with the thing says RIP to the world. That's his gnarly one. It's the Faces board, and then the grip tape has the paint pen on it.
Yeah,
it says,
I think he used it at Terra at Tahoe.
Yeah, exactly. That paint.
It's like time to get nice, maybe, or something like that.
Here comes the nice.
Here comes the nice. Yes, so good.
This board's pretty neat. One of my top 5 skaters of all time, Wade Spare. Neil Blender graphic.
That's amazing. I think I'm gonna have one of those soon.
No, you're not.
I think I got one of those coming.
And then we got this fucker coming in hot. Jason Jesse.
Ooh.
Yes, please.
What the fuck?
Leo model driven. Things bad to the fucking bone.
Whoa, I never seen that one. Damn.
And my other top 5, another top 5, 6, top 5 for sure. Samuel, Jay.
Ooh, Hitman. LARB.
The third Von Larbski.
Sick.
The best.
Dude, I'm gonna do a podcast with Sam in his garage and have him do a show and tell.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he's got the heat.
Yeah.
I just broke these out last minute. There's another blender board which I really like when I wrote for Red Cross. I had so many of these boards, man. I ended up selling them for rent. You know what I mean? Like I had just brand new ones. It sucks because Dave Swift gave me this one. It's when he rode forever, and not forever. He rode for a little bit. Obviously, it's not that.
Damn, that's so cool.
Pretty cool. All right, I'm almost done. Yeah, whatever. This one's, I think my bro sent me this one. That guy, JJ, love this board.
Ooh.
Last thing.
Smash ball.
Huge on that.
Is it huge down there?
No, I have my Ace ashtray here. You ever seen this Ace ashtray? It's fucking nice.
No. What? That's amazing.
Oh,
it looks like the combi.
It is. It's really nice.
I'll have to get some more stuff to have. Like I got this. Jeremy Fish's last Tim McKinney graphic.
Oh, that's right.
And
that was cool on that board, man. I saw that.
Yeah,
in your catalog.
The boards are in the mail. They should be here any minute. Cause I don't really read, but when I do, it always hello, hi, why, bye, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi.
What just happened?
Am I here?
Here comes the nice.
When I read, it's always Walker Ryan, the top of Mason.
What? He wrote a book?
Yeah.
Yeah, Walker. When I read this usually.
It's in San Francisco. What the fuck? The Four Noble Truths? Oh, Dalai Lama. I heard he's pretty smart.
JJ gave this to me. It's pretty smart.
Nice.
It's smart. You get punched, you get whacked in the nose. It's smart.
Oh, hey, I got another one. Handcrafted by Daniel Drobo.
That's fucking cancer. Fucking Dan.
Yeah, that's nice.
Dan Drobo Woodwork.
Dude, he's doing some good stuff, man. I got one. The box set. The box set. Lee Perry and the Upsetters. Huge. What's this one? What once was and never shall be. Arctic. Shout out Nude, shout out Figgy, shout out Flex.
Shout out. Shout out.
Shiner Gold, when all your hair needs gold. That's about all I got, I think. What song you want to run? Should we do Jorge Nukes?
No, I was thinking Chalino Sanchez. I'm going with, well, I like Chalino Sanchez. He's from Mexico. He's sick corridos guy, narco corridos. He's dead, but they killed him. They killed him. But I'm going to go with Tony Brutus, Water Pistol. Sick fucking reggae. Roots cut. New York. I want to touch on something before we go.
Okay.
I just want to give a shout out.
I like shout outs.
I want to give a shout out to David Gravett
Shout out.
for
one of my favorites.
Always being himself. First of all, a good kid, super talent, mega talent, a unique human, and for letting me fucking rack up $300 on his phone that time in fucking Europe or Australia, where the fuck we were. I think it was Europe, but
he mentioned that.
Yeah, I was going through some shit, whatever, at the time, and I didn't realize that every time I called, they would charge you. And I should have, I think I gave you like fucking, oh yeah, I wrote you a check. That's right. How dare I do that? I wrote it with all intentions of it clearing, but I guess it didn't, and I'm sorry. But yeah, big shout out to Grabs. You're fucking a good homie for life, and hope you're well.
Currently on the Creech, shooting for thrash.
Huge.
Well, 25 years of Darren Navarrete, and they're doing a full documentary. I hope they reach out to you and ask you about the early years. Because
are you serious?
Yeah, man. Lanny,
that's
just
so rapid. It is 25 years too. I'm like, dude, that was 95. Dude, 95. I met him right then, pretty much.
Yep.
And 96, 95, 96. That was 25 years ago. Holy shit, yeah. See, he was I looked up to him a lot, and like he was one of my favorite skaters when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Like I really still do dig the fuck out of his. He's got really great style. He's gnarly as fuck. I owe a lot to him.
I told Lanny, I was like, I was there when he did the backside air with the
in Vegas.
That's called a cover, kids, for the thrash.
That is. I remember when that came out because that's the time with the bullet board, and that's the time when he was helping me out with, I think, 151 at that time. He was giving me some boards. It was right before it went to Dorfman or right around that time. I don't remember it 100%, but thanks to Naz for always helping me. He got me involved with NHS. He got me all my shit basically through NHS. Guaranteed. That was all to Naz.
And that
was all thanks to Naz.
If they want to hear more stories that you won't hear in the documentary, just tune in to Talkin Schmit. We'll talk about him throwing up blood on Orcas Island, staying up all night, chasing deer into the water with pea stone, Dog Boy passed out under bushes, and many more stories.
I was there for that Dog Boy in the bushes one. That was when Perkins broke his ankle and hiked it. It was crazy, man.
Well, big love, babe. I hope I see you sooner than yesterday.
Thank you, man. Me as well. Big love to you. Love you. Miss you very much. Thanks for taking the time to do this with me and having me on your show. Big love.
Thanks
for sending me all your Thanks for sending me all your Talkin Schmit gear. I rock it fucking relentlessly, and I try to push it on my friends who own shops, and everybody out there should probably take a look at Schmitty's catalog. He's got some really dope shit.
Did I give you a mug?
Man. Bomb right there.
Did you get a mug?
No, but I'll get one when I see you.
I can't send them to you, I don't think. Yeah, I'll have to give it to you in person.
Even better. Hey, you can fucking drop one off to me in person at Blue Plate in the Mission District. This is about good time for a drop.
Hey, it's Corey at Blue Plate, 3218 Mission Street. Come see us. Meatloaf, fried chicken, deviled eggs, Dollar Olympia beers. We're here every day of the week. We got a garden and we got smiles on our faces. Come let us make you happy.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, I can actually officially start season 3 of Talkin Schmit now. We have got our first episode. We went Alex Horn 01, Alex Horn 101. 101. Nodis was not available, so we went straight to Alex Horn. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. As always, we appreciate your comments, your reviews, and your money. So buy all my shit. Peace out and vaya con Dios. Hasta la vista, baby.
Animo pues.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Talkin Schmit. You can subscribe to the show on iTunes, Anchor, Spotify, or anywhere you get your podcasts. When you subscribe, you'll get notifications every Tuesday of new episodes the minute they become available. Also, please leave reviews and a 5-star rating. It's the best way to help the show grow. All of the episodes will always remain free, but if you would like to help support the show, you can do so at TalkinSchmit.com, where you can pick up some merchandise like t-shirts, beanies, hats, and stickers. The website has an entire archive of all of the episodes, with extra photos and videos. Email us with any suggestions, comments, or ways that the show may have improved your life at talkinschmit@gmail.com. All interviews are conducted, edited, and produced by Schmitty. The intro music is Mary's Cross by the band Nature. Very special shout out goes to the executive director, Sharal Camisa.
Shout out.
Love it! This is Talkin Schmit, where the Rolodex is deep, but the conversation is deeper.